There seems to be a lot of mystery surrounding Mohamed Atta. He's the lead hijacker, dubbed so by the mass media.
Back in the U.S. in Pompano Beach, Florida, FBI agents converged on a small rental car company called Warrigs. Records show that Atta rented 2 automobiles at that location.
Well, the first contract, he only put on 200 miles, 254 miles or something like that, which is very small. That's exceptionally small. The next contract was the 2-week rental, and he drove 1,915 miles, which he had told me he'd been over on the West Coast. He called me from over on the West Coast.
Warwick remains puzzled by certain inconsistencies in the terrorist actions.
If they were on a suicide mission, they know they were going to be gone in a couple days. Number one, why would you go to the trouble to return the car to us 2 days before? Why don't you just leave the car at the airport? The heck with me. We already had a signed credit card slip. We could have put it on that credit card slip and saved yourself the aggravation. And what would you care? They bothered returning the car here, and on the last contract, we already had a signed credit card slip for Mohamed, and Marwan said, no, don't put it on his credit card. Here, put it on mine. Well, in order for us to take somebody else's credit card on a contract, you got to be on the contract. So that means he had to give us his driver's license, and he had to sign everything. No problem. He gave us his driver's license, got on the credit card, tore up Mohammed's credit card slip, charged it on Marwan. I mean, what all does this make if you're going to be dead in a couple days? What difference does all this make?
The timeline doesn't mesh, because when the FBI explains where the terrorists were in this country during the last 9 months of their conspiracy, the word Venice does not pass their lips. Authorities immediately denied that the Mohamed Atta was the same Mohamed Atta who had 15 years earlier blown up an Israeli bus. So there apparently were 2 separate Arab terrorists with the exact same name. Charlotte County was the first home in this country of Mohamed Atta. These emails are from Mohamed Atta, discovered by Charlotte County law enforcement, and shown here for the first time. They reveal that Atta was sending email correspondence to people who appear to have been working for U.S. defense contractors, like Virtual Prototype, whose website says the firm helped prototype avionics for the F-15 jet fighter, the F-22 Raptor, the B-2 bomber, and the Apache Longbow. So now apparently there are 3 separate Mohamed Attas. Imagine that.
And then this guy takes a bag with him on his final attack with all the plans in it and all the names of all the hijackers on his final flight, which if discovered would ruin the entire thing. He lived next door to Israeli spies, and he was spotted on the casino ships of Jack Abramoff, a Zionist lobbyist, on September 5th, just 6 days before the attack. That's not all. He also had Star Trek teleportation powers, apparently, because the guy can be in Florida at 5 o'clock and yet be on a flight to Baltimore at 3 and somehow get back and be drinking in a bar. They claim that Mohamed Atta, the same guy they lied about having a meeting in Prague where he got anthrax, supposedly had a bag with a list of all 19 hijackers' names on it and plans about 9/11, which just so happened to get lost in the luggage and never made it on its final flight.